Once upon a time, in a cozy little corner of a big green meadow, lived 3 little pigs named Percy, Polly, and Pip. They were brothers and sister, and they loved to play and tumble in the sun all day long. One sunny morning, their mother gathered them close. She said, "My dears, it's time for you to go out into the world and build your own homes. But remember, whatever you do, do it the very best you can. The world is big and full of adventure, but also challenges." So, with a wave and a kiss goodbye, the 3 little pigs set off on their great adventure. Percy, the first little pig, was a bit lazy. He didn't want to spend a lot of time working. He just wanted to get back to playing. As he trotted down the path, he saw a farmer with a cart full of straw. Perfect, he thought. He asked the farmer for some straw and quickly built himself a little house. It was yellow and wispy, and he finished it in no time at all. He danced around his new straw house, singing, "My house is built, my work is done, now it's time for lots of fun." Polly, the second little pig, was a little more thoughtful than her brother, but she was also in a hurry. She came across a man gathering a bundle of sticks. "Sticks are stronger than straw," she reasoned. "This will be just fine." She took a big bundle of sticks and started building her house. It was a bit tricky, with twigs poking out here and there, but soon she had a little wooden house. It wasn't perfect, but it was done. "My house is ready, strong and neat. Now for a delicious treat," she sang, picturing a big mud puddle to play in. Now, Pip, the third little pig, was very wise and patient. He remembered his mother's words, "Whatever you do, do it the very best you can." He knew that a strong house was the most important thing. He walked much farther than his siblings until he saw a builder with a load of strong red bricks and a trowel of mortar. "This is it," Pip exclaimed. He worked hard all day long. He laid each brick carefully, one on top of the other, with sturdy mortar in between. It was tiring work, but he kept going. He built a strong chimney and a solid wooden door. By the time the sun began to set, he had a beautiful, sturdy little brick house. He was very tired, but very proud. Not far away, hiding in the woods, lived a big bad wolf. He had a rumbling tummy and had been watching the 3 little pigs all day. He licked his lips and thought, 3 little pigs, 3 little houses. I think I'll start with the easiest one first. He crept quietly up to Percy's house of straw. He knocked on the flimsy door. Little pig, let me come in," he growled in his deepest voice. Percy's ears perked up and he trembled. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin," he squeaked back. The wolf just chuckled. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." And with one mighty puff, whoosh! The straw house flew apart in every direction. Percy squealed and ran as fast as his little legs could carry him, all the way to Polly's house of sticks. Percy burst through the door, panting, "The wolf! He blew my house down!" Polly locked the door just as the wolf arrived. Little pigs, let me come in," the wolf growled, his voice even hungrier now. "Not by the hair of our chinny chins," they shouted together, huddling in fear. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The wolf took a deep breath and blew with all his might. The stick house shivered and shook, twigs snapped, and with another puff, crash! The house of sticks collapsed into a pile of kindling. Percy and Polly screamed and raced away, not stopping until they reached Pip's sturdy brick house. They pounded on the heavy wooden door. "Pip, let us in. The wolf is coming." Pip quickly opened the door, and his brother and sister tumbled inside. He bolted the lock just as the wolf, now very grumpy and very hungry, stomped up to the brick house. Little pigs, let me come in," he roared, "not by the hair of our chinny chins." The 3 pigs shouted back, feeling much safer behind the strong brick walls. The wolf grinned. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." He huffed and he puffed. He puffed and he huffed. He blew until his face was red, but the brick house didn't move an inch, not a single brick even wiggled. The wolf was furious, but he was also clever. He looked up and saw the chimney. Aha! He thought, I'll just climb up the roof and slide down the chimney. But Pip was clever too. He had heard the wolf scrambling on the roof. Quick, he whispered to his siblings. He had a big pot of water boiling over the fire in his fireplace. Working together, they quickly moved the pot right under the chimney opening. Just as the wolf squeezed himself down the chimney, splash! He landed right in the pot of hot water. With a yelp loud enough to shake the entire forest, he shot back up the chimney, flew over the meadow, and was never seen again. From that day on, Percy and Polly understood the importance of hard work and doing things the right way. They helped Pip make his house even bigger and cozier, and the three of them lived there happily and safely ever after. And they always remembered their mother's wise words. Whatever you do, do it the very best you can. Thanks for watching our story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun adventures. See you next time.